Attention, this is Aswin BCT here. I'm going to explain a blockchain technology assignment. Thank you for the given opportunity to explain here. Here I have attached the reference screenshot of the main transactions between the main account to the four subordinate accounts for the ERC20 and ERC721. Here you can see the transaction on the which day I have performed and from which account to the another account. Here you can see the screenshot of the main account, which is a BCT WinLab. Here you can see for the ERC20 and ERC721 as well. And here I have attached the screenshot of the ERC20 code, which we have done in the Ethereum IDE using the remix. And here you can see the transaction of account 1 and account 2, where I have shared the 50 tokens eventually. Also in the account 3 and account 4 also I have shared the 50-50 tokens eventually out of 200 tokens. Here you can see the screenshot of the ERC720 where I have attached the Ethereum IDE as well as I have attached the Pinata, like where I have uploaded the JSON file and where I have uploaded the images and their hyperlink is pasted here in the Ethereum IDE. And here you can see that in 721, in account 1, I have done NFT. In account 2, also, I have done the NFT of the same images. And in account 3, also, I have done the NFT of the same image. And in account 4, also, I have done the NFT of the same images. Now, let's see the section 3 research work in the section 4 of the PPT, where how I have done the research of the things. Like for the like you have informed me to take a four different sectors and I have to explore them. I like how the blockchain is providing a solution for the particular sectors. So let's see first about the manufacturing and supply chain. Like for example, for the existing challenges, we know that in today's global supply chains, product travels through many hands like factories, transporters, warehouses, distributors, and retailers. Because so many intermediaries are involved, it becomes difficult to track where a product actually came from, what happened it along its way. Limited traceability means companies struggle to detect fake, damaged, or wrongly labeled items. Many supply chains still depend on the paper records or centralized database, which can be changed or manipulated and often lead to errors and delays. It is also hard to confirm if the materials were sourced ethically or if sustainability and carbon footprint data is accurate. Audits take a long time and expensive too. So, on the top of that, different suppliers use different IT systems so that talk to each other, leading to siloed information. So there is a solution provided by the blockchain. Like we can see here, like blockchain helps to solve these issues by creating an unchangeable shared ledger where every step of the product journey is recorded. Each moment from the raw material to the final delivery gets added to the blockchain. Smart contracts can automatically check quality and verify certifications and or ensure shipping conditions are met. Products can be tied to digital certificates that confirm their origin and authenticity. We can even track sustainability data like emissions in real time because information cannot be tampered with. The recall become faster and compliance becomes stronger. A well-known example is Walmart because in Walmart in initial days they have used to trace the mangoes for 6 days, but after implementing the blockchain solution they used to complete their task within a 2 seconds. So like these things will be very much benefited in the different sectors. Next, we can take to the finance sector. Like finance sector in traditional finance, we can see mostly transactions rely on the intermediaries like banks and brokers. This leads to higher fees, slower processing times, and limited access for the people without bank accounts. On the DeFi side, there are challenges too. Smart contracts can have bugs, and exploit can cause major losses. There are governance risks where large token holders may influence voting decisions unfairly, and globally regulations for DeFi and still unclear, which creates uncertainty for developers and users. So here the solution is provided by blockchain is in decentralized lending, smart contracts automate the entire lending borrowing process. Instead of banks, liquidity pools are used. People deposit crypto and other borrows against it. There are no credit check. The system works purely based on the digital collateral. Every transaction is transparent and stored in the blockchain, which build trust. Interest rate adjusts instantly if collateral falls in value. Smart contracts can trigger automatic liquidations. DeFi also introduces a new financial tool like yield farming, and flash loans. These approaches offers 24/7 global access. That means which is lower cost as well as full user control over funds. Next, we will move to the third sector. Third sector is nothing but the IoT and energy, like how the blockchain used as a peer-to-peer, like microgrid trading. Here we can see that in the existing challenges, like IoT means Internet of Things. In the existing challenges, we can see traditional electricity grids were designed for one-way power flow from large power plants to the consumers. They are built for the peer-to-peer renewable energy trading between local users. Today, we rely heavily on utility companies as intermediaries. Energy pricing, metering, and settlement of lack transparency. Even though IoT devices generate useful energy data, it usually remains stuck separate systems. There are also regulatory limits on local energy trading on conventional systems, having issues like delays and high energy transaction cost. Next, we can move for the solutions, like how the solution is provided here. Like with the blockchain, IoT devices such as smart meters can send real-time energy production and usage of data directly to the ledger. Like smart contracts automatically match buyers and sellers on the microgrid. Payments settle instantly without needing a central company to validate them. So here itself the main solution is got it. Like without anybody to check or validate, directly the payment is done. All transaction and pricing details are transparent and tamper proof. Like once the transaction is transparent, then there will be no issues in that. This model supports a renewable adoption because house owners who produce extra solar energy, often called pro consumers, so can sell the surplus easily. It strengthens the local grid resilience and encourages decentralized energy markets. Next, we move to the sector 4, healthcare for blockchain for secure medical, like medical records. We can see here the existing challenges is in the healthcare. We know that there is a EMR and EHR, which is electronic medical records and electronic health records, are usually stored in the centralized system inside individual hospitals and clinics because these systems don't connect with anybody, like each other. Like sharing a patient information become difficult and very slow in the progress. Patients also don't have clear control over who can access their data. Centralized storage increases the risk of data breaches, where there will be unauthorized access, which may lead to the privacy concerns. So hospitals struggle to meet the regulations provided by GDPR, like in the European continents. And we can see also the HIPAA, especially when they rely on manual consent procedures. Cross-institution sharing, for example, between two hospitals often lead to delays and inconsistencies. Okay, then we can move to the solution provided by blockchain for the problem. Like here we can see with the blockchain, medical records can be stored in the decentralized structure. Instead of storing a full data on the chain, only encrypted references or hashes kept on blockchain, while the actual records remain off chain and secure. So, smart contracts can handle patient consent automatically. Patient decide who can view the records and how long they can view it. And also, every access and event is tracked, creating a clear and audit trail. So, when the patients know who can see their data and how long they can see their data, then patient can also may feel free. Like because unknown persons may see the data and they may know their health condition. So there will be a problem. So it will avoiding those conditions here. And also this improves the data of sharing across hospitals, countries and systems. Like if, for example, if there is an hospital in India or China and if they are sharing their data with their hospitals in Europe or America, then it will have some mutual understanding like how the treatment can be done for the particular cases, like for these conditions. So it will be some mutual understanding. Also, when we are using a blockchain, it will connect with easily with the IoT medical devices, allowing real-time updates for a monitoring and personalized care. Overall, it increases the trust, reduces the administrative work, enhances patient control. So, when we are using IoT devices like glucose meter or anything, which will be help to monitor the patient conditions. So these things will be very much helpful and useful for the patients to understand what's going on here, and doctors to understand the patient conditions, and they can work based according to that. Really, thank you for given opportunity to explain the presentation. Thank you, Shane. Please adjust with my voice. My health is not good. Thank you.